Welcome back guys to Dream Anime Recap for another anime recap episode. Enjoy this new journey in the world of Isekai anime. Today we will continue our adventure with Mushoku Tensei 2, Isekai Atara Honki Dasu. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling adventure through level 1 Dakedo unique skill to Psyche-Jutsu. If you enjoyed the recap and want more exciting content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest anime updates. So in the beginning of the episode, we see Rudeus and Persona who are playing together and Fizz gets jealous when he sees them, and here Princess Ariel says whenever Rudeus passes by, then you definitely see him once. So Fizz asks, shouldn't I do this? And Princess Ariel says, it's not like that, but even after thinking so much, he doesn't remember anything about you. And Fizz tells that he hasn't even told his real name yet, because if he doesn't remember, then what will happen? And Princess Ariel says, just take the decision you want to take about Rudeus and you can use your name as you want to use Fizz's name. Next, we see Rudeus, who says, the more I am looking for teleportation, I am finding that teleportation and summoning are very similar. Yes, but there is a difference in this, we can't summon any person. And here Rudeus is very surprised to ask Fizz, sir, do you know anyone who can perform summoning magic very well? And then Fizz sir gets up and says, summoning magic expert, yes, there is one here, and you must have heard his name before. And Fizz sir says, Miss Silent 7 Star, and she is one of the 2 special students. And here Rudeus is thinking, it's not like I just heard his name, I heard that he has improved the canteen menu. He has even invented our uniform and black coat. And he has made many other things, and the surprising thing is that all these things are from my old world. And after that, Rudeus goes out to meet him. Come inside, and seeing this, Rudeus gets very scared and says, it is very rude to run away in fear like this. And poor Rudeus gets unconscious here. And in the next scene, Rudeus is thinking, such soft hands, these are old memories. And Rudeus also tells Fizz sir that I had a very bad dream that a girl wearing a mask kills me. And then Nanahoshi says, you don't have to be so scared, I have saved you before. And then Rudeus asks in a dream, what happened to the ostrich? Nanahoshi says, there is no need to be afraid, it is not coming to kill you. Rudeus asks, what do you mean, he can come to kill me one day? Nanahoshi says, yes, there are possibilities, it all depends on you. Fizz sir asks him, what is your relationship with Rudeus? He was very scared to see you. Nanahoshi says, there is nothing like that. Nanahoshi ignores Fizz sir and says to Rudeus, you must have remembered the ostrich when you saw me, how he hit you. But I want to ask you 3 questions here. First, do you remember this? Second, do you understand this language? And third, who are you among them? Rudeus says, none of them, I don't know them. Nanahoshi says, okay, you understand this language. And here Fizz sir asks, what language is Rudeus? Nanahoshi says, don't think too much about it, just accept that we are both from the same town. Fizz sir says, this is not possible. And Rudeus says, it was the same with you. And seeing this, Rudeus remembers his old life. There was a high schooler here who was about to die from a truck, and she says, my name is Nanahoshi and I am Japanese. By the way, where were you born? Maybe in America or Europe? But you go to Japan, so are you half Japanese? Whatever it is, I'm going one step ahead. As I thought, it was the right decision to let you live. Because that state didn't even know about you, so I thought it would be like that. By the way, what is your name? And Rudeus says in a very trembling voice, Rudeus Greyrat. And Nanahoshi says, this is not your real name, it's a fake name. What is your real name? And Nanahoshi says, you don't need to be so surprised, I am with you. And I am very happy to know that someone else has come here besides me. Let's help each other to go back to our old world. But Rudeus says, I don't want to go back to my old world. And here Fizz says, Rudeus, Miss Silent, speak in such a language that I can understand. And Nanahoshi says, I am not interested in this like some boring manga and novel. I want to use my world's knowledge here. Rudeus says, I have no doubt that I have come from the same world from where you are. But the next time I woke up, I was born like a child. And Nanahoshi says, reincarnation, my case is related to teleportation. And Nanahoshi says, when I was going home from school with my friends, a truck came there. And as soon as I opened my eyes, I found out that I have been teleported here. What happened to you? And Rudeus says, I also had the same case. I think it was an accident. And Nanahoshi says, okay, maybe that's why you were born like a child. I was teleported to the Asura kingdom all of a sudden. And since then, Ostate is saving me. And Rudeus asks, but why Ostate? Nanahoshi says, I don't know, but I think he didn't understand me. Nanahoshi says, I have spent 2 years here. I didn't know the language of this place before, but I have learned it here. After that, I kept traveling around the world with my friends, where there are many enemies and battles. But something was strange with your battle. That's why I requested Ostate to revive you again. Rudeus asks, but why is Ostate warring with Mangat? And Nanahoshi says, I don't even know the details. But he is doing this because of his own enmity. And Rudeus thinks, for such a dirty reason, he is ready to kill me. I was traveling around the world for a year to go back to my house, so that I could find out something about teleportation. And that too with a special method. Rudeus asks, which special method? And Nanahoshi says, magic circle teleportation, have you heard about it? Rudeus says, I just heard its name, it's over a long time ago. But Nanahoshi says, after the human-demon war, some remains are left there. But she can't tell him. Rudeus asks, do you know anything? And Nanahoshi says, someone must have told me that someone summoned me. And Rudeus asks, who told you? But Nanahoshi says, he has refused to tell me. And Nanahoshi says, we are not regular here. So if I can make some more changes, we can be erased here. Rudeus asks, erased? But how? And Nanahoshi says, haven't you read the science fiction books? Rudeus asks, are you researching the magic circle here? And Nanahoshi says, yes. People's thinking is very backward here. People don't know anything, they think I have mana. But I have 0 mana. And Rudeus is very surprised to hear this. And Nanahoshi says, you have mana. In this world, you have mana with everything. Oh yes, does this happen to you too? I have been here for 5 years. But my age is not growing yet. And Rudeus feels a little jealous after hearing this. And Nanahoshi says, yes, by the way, it is better to be old than to go somewhere else. And Nanahoshi says, all the topics about me have ended. Do you trust me a little now? And Rudeus says yes. So Nanahoshi says, I don't have mana and I can't even fight here. Even though my age is not growing, I am not immortal here. I like this world. Forget about people's thinking, there is no good food here. My people are in my old world. How is it with you? Rudeus says, I like this world very much. I don't want to go back to my old world. And Nanahoshi says, our goals are different, but we need each other. So let's make a deal. You have mana with which you can help me in my research. And in return, I will tell you what you want to know. Rudeus says, okay, I understand. Let's help each other. And Nanahoshi says, thank you. And Nanahoshi says, I will tell you again, you can't move away from what you said. And Rudeus says, a true man never goes back on his word. And Nanahoshi likes this phrase. And Nanahoshi says, do you want to ask me something in return for so many troubles? I heard that you were looking for a teleportation incident. And Rudeus asks, who did you hear from? And she is pointing towards Fizz and Bai. Fizz and Bai are a little surprised by this. And Rudeus says, now we are going to talk about teleportation incident. And Nanahoshi says, we talk in the language of this world. And Nanahoshi says, I don't know about the mechanism behind it. But all this happened 5 years ago when I came here. This means that because I came here, it could have been an incident. And Rudeus thinks, I already knew all this. I already knew everything, I just had to connect them. At least I felt good to know that this incident didn't happen because of me. And Fizz and Bai gets very angry and starts attacking. And they say, do you know how much my mother and father suffered because of you? And Nanahoshi calls Rudeus to help. And Rudeus tells Fizz and Bai that this is not Nanahoshi's doing. She didn't want to come here. And after this Nanahoshi and Fizz and Bai apologize to each other. And Nanahoshi says, I don't know about this incident. And Rudeus says to Nanahoshi, what do you want to say about the ostrich? Nanahoshi says, this is the first time for the ostrich. And Rudeus thinks, who told you that all this was done by the ostrich? And then Rudeus asks, Nanahoshi, why are you saying that all this happened because of you? Nanahoshi says, maybe it happened because of me. Because if I tell you later, people will get angry at me. And if my research goes well, I will know about it. And I need a lot of mana to do this research. And Rudeus understands why Nanahoshi needs it. Rudeus says, I have found out. That's all for today. And Nanahoshi says, I don't like talking so much. I get very tired of talking. And in the next scene we see that Rudeus and Fizz are walking on the road. And he asks Rudeus, what do you think about Nanahoshi, Rudeus? And Rudeus says, to be honest, I don't like a lot of things about her. But at least I can trust her. And Rudeus says, you must be worried about me, senpai. Thank you very much. And Fizz Senpai says, it's not like that. And guys, this episode ends here. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling adventure through Mushoku Tensei 2, Isekai Atara Honki Dasu. If you enjoyed the recap and want more exciting content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest anime updates.